Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and thank you for joining for today's video for the 1st of April. I have been somewhat missing in action, so please do pop along to my channel, to the video list, and you will find a little chatty update from me. I've tried to just sort of explain what's been happening and what's the plan for April and get back into the swing of things with you guys here on YouTube, because I have not scrapped for a week because I have been prioritising things. I've had lots of live stuff going on and I've been packing lots of orders, so YouTube has slipped by the wayside for the first time since September, and I haven't had a video up for nearly a week. I think it might actually be a week today. So thank you for joining for today's video. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for those that were reaching out to me to check everything was okay. I really appreciate you. So for today, I am diving right back into one of the regular series we have going on, and that is Mixed Media Mayhem. Now, this was created by a bunch of us. It was actually created by MK Gunn, Rebecca Lockhart, and Janet Fritz. I tagged along. Then Kathy, Scrappy Kathy, my bestie, she's part of it, and there is a ton of us. We also have Laura. We have Jessie. Yes, I'm checking because I don't want to miss anybody. So it's an awesome weekly mixed media hop where we all get a bit messy. And once a month we open it up. So if you'd like to join that, please do check out the Facebook group. All the details will be down below, hopefully. If they're not, feel free to drop me a message. So I am kicking off April with a lazy page. This is Mixed Media Mayhem. But I thought I would show you how you can do mixed media without doing mixed media, because I'm short on time, and equally I think I've got 4 Vicky Booting pre-made background paper pads. I've got 2 of the Colour Cloud Escape, a Let's Wander, and a Colour Study one, which is the one that I'm using today. So I really want to use some of them, so I thought I would show you that you can do it without actually doing it, courtesy of the awesome Vicky Booting, who I cannot wait to meet in June. So I have taken this sheet, which was I think the first page in the pad, and it has this awesome mixed media background with the stars and the gold foiling stars. That is going to be my mixed media. We this week are taking inspiration from this layout, which is by the lovely Melinda. That is Melinda Sweetman over at Cut to You, and this was her layout, whereby I think this was a cut file. She's used some packaging technique and splatters, and that is it. And I love the way she has made the shape into a heart, but a very subtle heart. That's what I pick up on it. I don't know if that was intentional. So yes, I'm going rogue for my first video back in April, and I am going to pick elements out of this. So I loved all the packaging technique and the splatters and the messy background, which led me to this. And just because it is mixed media, it doesn't mean you have to always get messy when there are so many products out there to help you have the effect without doing it. I will obviously not be doing this every week, but I thought I would do it this week. As I say, I wanted to dive right back in, and this seemed like a sensible place to start. But what you could also do is you could add to this background. So where Melinda has got some gorgeous detail on top of her packaging technique with the help of the cut file, you could have some stenciling, you could add some more ink splatters, which we will of course do. You could add some more packaging technique, you could add some more foiling detail. So you could use it as a sheet, so you've got your mixed media background straight away. You could use it to add onto, you could use it to layer, you could do all sorts with it. So what I am taking from this is the packaging technique and the splatters and all of the messy background. We'll add in some splatters as well. I'm taking the 2 3x4 photos. I'm taking the multi-font, multi-word title, and I'm going to use some phrase stickers as well as some Bramble Fox products. This little bit here and this little bit here I really love, so I'm sticking to the design. I've just done a different style background. So I am documenting 2 photos that were taken last Sunday, and these were of myself and my partner Chris. He has moved in into we have a self-contained apartment in the basement, so he's moved in there, and yeah, basically that's it. This was moving day. We were both absolutely exhausted. We had, I think it was 3-4 days of solid, like 16, 18, no, maybe even 20-hour days. I was packing orders in between. We were back and forth between his and here. So it was a mad weekend, but gosh, it was worth it, guys. It really was. I've taken a whack in recovering from it, whilst packing and doing all the other good stuff. But yeah, so I'm documenting a couple of photos, and for this I am focusing on it being Chris's new home. And what I might actually do is frame this for him so he can put up for a little bit down in his new apartment. That is the plan. It's sort of a step between. It means that we can be close, but he can have his own place. We like our own time, so it works brilliantly. I also have the April release from Dotty About Flair, which is which is hitting people's houses as we speak, and along with the February release from Dotty About Flair due to the delays. So I thought I would use some of these. Now we do have some epoxy, we have lots of Flair, we have a couple of XL, but not that many this month, and all the good stuff. So I thought I would be able to use at least a couple of Flair from Dotty About Flair. I do have my organised by colour tray as well, but I'm going to focus on the April release, I think. So in terms of Dotty About Flair, in terms of Bramble Fox, I have pulled out this. Now this, I think I got from a second-hand selling group, and it's this border that punches out of itself, and it's this like scalloped or cloud border, and I really love it, and I've pulled it out so many times that I hope to use at least one piece. I was thinking this one so you could still see the background, but we'll see whether it's this piece as well. I've got these two new pieces which came as a set and were fairly recent additions to the store. I did buy them, hence no hashtag ad or anything, because I am on the challenge design team for Bramble Fox, and it's this new home and these houses with a little tree. Love these, love them so much, and I need to get another one. We've got a couple of these flags which have been etched, a selfie and photograph, and then this 2022 which is gold mirrored. Don't know if you can see that. That was from the January Dotty About Flair kit with Dotty About Flair, so it was only available from Dotty About Flair. Okay. So what I was thinking, although I've now, whilst thinking again with you guys, come a cropper. Because my original thought was to use this frame, which again is another piece I've been trying to use for quite a while. This is another Bramble Fox piece, and it says captured, but the A is a star. And I thought we could use this here as a frame, obviously, for this photo. And I've realised that's now white on white, so I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. Or whether I just go like, I think I'm just going to go like that. So I'm going to put this frame to one side. This is a happy photo that was taken at the same time. It is a selfie. This is us being all tired. We were exhausted at this point, and this was only the afternoon. We didn't stop till 1 AM. And then this is us happy, because it was a really happy day, but a tiring day. And I wanted a funky title, like something about the highs and lows, or the tired and the energy. I just really was stuck, so we're going for a multi-font title with some phrases instead. So I think I'm going to start by cutting this off and getting my photos stuck down, and I think I'm going to dive right in to my title, because that for me is the part that really, along with the two photos, struck me about Melinda's layout, aside from the mixed media, of course. I think this week's was chosen by the lovely Janet Fritz of Galaxy Girl Creations, or Galaxy Girl Creates. So yeah, now I'm thinking of doing it this way so that I don't lose a lot of this detail, because obviously if I did it the other way you'd lose a lot of the colour, so I thought let's use this way. Okay. I do also have some stickers. I've got a lot of the Jen Hadfield stickers and so on there. I do apologise, just had a message from the lovely Jackie, being very rude there. I'll just put that to one side. And I've got these houses which I really love. Wondered if we could incorporate one of them maybe. Jen Hadfield seems to have houses on her collections quite a lot. So I've pulled out 3 of them. I love this, The Dream is Real, because obviously moving house dream, we've got another house, and then these were just in the wrong drawer, so I thought, oh, I'll pull them out, see if we can use them. Got some random stuff beside me from my drawers under my desk, and then another Jen Hadfield collection there. So, let's get these photos on the page, and then I'll show you what I was thinking for my title. So, okay. I think we'll go tired then happy maybe. Just noticed I've got a bit of the photo there. I'm still having the issue where the Project Life app says the 2 3x4s, but one of them is slightly smaller and one is bigger. It's really rather quite annoying. Okay, so let's go for that. So we'll go for something like that. Now I may pull in some labels or tabs to go here like Melinda has. That said, I do love this house. This is from My Mind's Eye, Happy Days. And I do think that could potentially go there. I can cover my ear, that's not a problem, because it kind of works with this area. Now I'm not going for any sort of monochromatic areas in the layout. I just thought it looked nice there, basically. So, for my title, I wanted to use multi-fonts, like Melinda has. And I started with this New Home from Bramble Fox. That then led me to think I could maybe get this in, but if I use that I can't get this in. I guess I could maybe cut it. I've never tried to cut acrylic. It probably won't end well, so we can't do that. I guess this could go, if I use this solid one, I could put that there or something. This is probably going to be another one we don't use, because I would really like to use that. Anyway, what I thought, I pulled out some Chamel puffy stickers, Vicky Bootin, Simple Stories, Colour Vibe, Alpha, and Vicky Bootin puffy stickers. Okay. There we go. So I thought, don't know if this is going to work. Got a bit of orange there, bit of purple here. So I thought, capture your amazing, happy new home. Now it doesn't, it's not like a catchy title or anything. I just thought it was a good way to get the variation of what you call like font and colour and style. So the question is, do I go for that or do I just go for New Home? I think I'm going to go for it because I really loved what it looked like on Melinda's. So I'm going to use some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive on the Bramble Fox New Home piece. I think, don't quote me, but I'm sure this is still available in the shop. And Morag and Nicola do ship worldwide, so check that out. I am definitely going to be getting another one of these Great for card makers as well. It'd make a brilliant title piece on a card, mini album, all sorts. So I'm going to get this, I'm going to stick this here, you know. So that's going to go there, and then this sort of nicely tucks in there. Okay, so if that goes there, and then this I will nestle in with that little curl on the H. Okay. Don't really want to cover my eyes as well. There we go. I love that house, and it works quite well because we have 4 floors. So we have the basement where Chris has worked in, moved into the apartment. Then we have our ground floor, first floor, top floor. That's another reason why I was drawn to it when I was having a little flip through my little drawer. So I also thought about using this, which came with it. I guess I could use that there rather than this border piece. I have pulled in some of these flags, tabs and banners, which I would like to use. Oh, I'm flipping now, guys. I'm not focusing. Focus, Adam. Okay, so capture your amazing, happy new home. So I'm going to do this in reverse to ensure placement. So these are from Field Trip. I've taken them out of packaging as I was obsessed with doing when I first started scrapping, and I've used quite a few of them. There are 2 packs here. I'm going to use this Happy, which is a gorgeous orange and matches the orange up here, and it sort of carries the colours of the paper around the page is what I thought. Okay, so I wonder if this has stuck yet. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nestle them under there slightly. Okay. So then that all nestles in quite nicely. Now you do have a lot of the strong colour from the background coming through. I quite like that. It doesn't look, it looks a bit stronger in real life. It's going to be hard for me to not get a glare on these. I do apologise. Excuse my head for a minute. That is roughly straight. So we've got that one. Then I wanted Vicky Boot in Colour Study. And I also thought about using some of her arrows as well. I'm going to reserve that because we may use this. And on here we have this amazing. So I'm going to pull that out. Now these are black, but they do have a hint of navy blue, which I quite like as well. Now it doesn't have to be amazing if there was another word, but I kind of figured this works better. And I also like the fact it will nestle into this title piece as well. So I'm sort of going with the title, nestling them in like Melinda did on hers. So these are the Colour Study ones. They are called The Details. And then we've got the Colour Vibes. And I'm going to sort of nestle this one in here. So we need an R. I think I might have to open our other packet. Actually, we can do this one the right way round. So let's bring that up to there. Why I don't have a oh, I do have it. O an O. Why O? It's a U I don't have, is it? Now I could use a V in place of the U, but I do have another packet here, and I have another packet stashed away, so I'm going to use it, because if I'm going to frame it, I don't want it to look like I have made it out of scraps. So we got a U. Just gonna have to pull this closer to me for a moment. I do apologise. So that is very tight, but we've just about done it. So they can go there, and then capture. Capture your amazing new home. Amazing new happy home. Is capture the right word? I don't know now, but I'm gonna go for it. So there is my very busy title. Doesn't look as I thought it would, but I do quite like it. So capture your amazing happy new home. And then we're going to put these down here. I think we're not going to need much embellishment because it's already very busy, guys. Am I hugely pleased with the title? No. It didn't come out just as I thought it would. Do I hate it? No. Will I keep it? Yes. Will I give it to Chris? Yes. Because it's still something I made and I know he'll love it and be really appreciative of it. Now I do have this 2022 and I'm going to pop that in. I think it works because we do have gold on our mixed media background and it's also the year that this occurred. As I say, I may not know these things sort of when we are old, grey and in the old folks home. That's going to go there. So it's a very right heavy layout. The weight is very much on the right, so I need to try and balance it with some things on the left. Now I don't know if I want more acrylic, if I'm honest. Maybe selfie might work. I think we've got quite a lot of black there, so let's focus elsewhere. I do have a couple of wooden houses. Whether we use them or not remains to be seen. I'm going to pop this little banner piece there. And then let's pop this piece. I'm going to sort of layer it over it. Try and get some of that texture and dimension on that side. This is from Pink Fresh Studio, the mix #1. And it's a cutout XOXO with the hearts, and I really like the idea of using this, so I am going to use that here. And can we use the hearts? That is the question. Let's pull the blue around the page and pop them there. Happy to have used one of those. And that's all I had pulled out, really. So let's look here. I wonder if we could get this house in the middle here. If I pop that sort of there, quite like that. Slightly. Thinking, what about if we had a couple of leaves there? I know it's a spring photo since it was from this weekend, but we can use whatever we like, can't we? I'm looking for something that could layer there, really. Now, it was a very sunny weekend. We were very lucky with the weather. So, I could potentially bring a sun in. There we go. And at that point, we will head over to the flare in a second. I'm going to add that there for now. That may move, may not. We'll see. In terms of flare, I think I'm going to use a floral Maybe not. What about this rainbow? Yeah, let's use the rainbow. Love that. That can go there. So we've got something, and then I'm thinking a word phrase just below the flare. And that will finish it off nicely for us, I think. The more I look at this, the more I do not like it. Okay. Let's get together. I quite like that. Now this Reaching Out collection was, I believe, released just after COVID. I don't know if it was all about togetherness because of COVID, I'm really not sure. But I do like the togetherness feel of it. I'm going to actually later, these are called raindrops, but they can be other things as well, guys. That's what Dotty About Flair do best. Everything is versatile. So let's pop that up there. That does mean I've got something on my head, but it's fine. Okay. Now I've just seen this rainbow snail, which is very random, but quite cute. So I'm actually going to use it there. I like this little cluster going on up there. Now we do have an empty corner. The question is, can I cope with that or not? And I don't think I can. Let's have a look here. Quite like that. We could bring a bit of this darkness up to here. Let's do that, but let's bring in something underneath it, just to give it a bit of a base. Let's bring in a couple of label pieces from Heidi Swap. Oopsie daisy, so let's bring that one in there. These are going on at a little bit of a wonk. That's not very sticky for foam, actually. Let's pop that over the top like so. Cut these pieces off. I love things coming off the page. And I think that's going to do it, guys. Looks nothing like Melinda's. If you're watching this, Melinda, I do apologise, but I hope you approve of my layout. Your layout was absolutely gorgeous, and it's something I will definitely use again. It really spoke to me. I love this. But for me, I think, just checking my drawers, I've not used the drawers I pulled out. I've not used anything from the Jen Hadfield drawer, but it's a case of you don't have to use all the things, but I really like it. This, I think the black here and the purple, it balances with the darkness of the photos in this little flag. So I think it works. I'm really pleased with it, and I am so happy to be scrapbooking again. I hated not doing it. I'm not going to promise anything in terms of I'll have this up, I'll have that video, I'll do this, but there will be videos from me. Thank you all so much for joining me for today. Happy April to you all. I hope it's a wonderful month all round for all of you, and I really appreciate you sticking with me. I will see you again for another video very, very soon. Bye for now.